Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Tasha Lewis Jane, however my Vibe Tribe calls me the TLJ, and today is a Sisterlocs update and a yes or do's and don'ts when it comes to your locks. I am 2 years in. I just had a fresh retie last Friday, so it's been a week since my last retie, and the journey continues. Right now we're at the length game where the locks are thriving, no slippage, no issues with the locks. Right now we're just letting them grow out, and then for me I think about here is where I'm gonna stop, and then just keep them trimmed and keep them at about this length, about just past my shoulders. So let's get into the do's and don'ts. So let's do the don'ts first. No conditioner. Do not condition your hair. You're washing with a clarifying shampoo. The Sisterlocs shampoo or Suave also makes a clarifying shampoo, and that is what I've used. However, follow the advice of your loctician based on your hair texture and everything. For me, I have 4C coiled hair, so I just used the Suave, and that's what my sister used. And she gave me the tip, again, to save money because the installation can be expensive. When I did my locks, 2 years ago, July 2023, and it was $950. And I did it in Atlanta, Georgia, with my sister's loctician. And so it was $950 for my lock installation. So again, your conditioner. Why do they tell you not to use conditioner? Do not use conditioner because it will unravel your locks. You spent, depending on everybody's journey, you spent anywhere from 2 days to 3 days to just one day getting your locks installed, and it was very costly. You don't want to do anything at all. It's like a newborn baby. When you first, whose job is it not to hurt the baby today and keep it thriving? Same thing for your locks. What can I do so I can make sure I don't hurt my locks and keep them thriving? And one of them is no conditioner, no leave-in conditioner, no conditioner, period. It softens your hair shaft, and then your locks can become unraveled, and then makes your journey take longer as well. No oil. This one was hard because I have an itchy scalp. So I had to get to a point where I'm like, I need to use just a little bit, please. My scalp is on fire. So one of the things that I did with the no oil rule when it comes to the first year of your locks is I started using aloe juice. I got it at Whole Foods. It comes in a jug. I got it at Whole Foods. Trader Joe's has it as well. And that is it's aloe juice. And so I mixed aloe juice with water, put it in a spray bottle, put it in the fridge, because whenever my scalp got irritated, I needed something to cool it and calm it down. So some aloe juice, mixed it with 50% aloe juice, 50% water, and I just sprayed my scalp. It calmed it down. It made me feel like I had to not itch it to death. And then that helped me tremendously because again, I was prone to dandruff. That's from years of relaxers and whatnot. So I was prone to dandruff. And then now that I'm locked, I'm not, dandruff is kind of worked itself out. It's gone. But for me, I know if I get any flare-ups or whatnot, I know just grab some aloe juice and water, spray, 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 calms my scalp down. I've also heard Sea Breeze, the astringent that people use, we all used it back in the 80s and 90s on our faces, that also helps dabbing Sea Breeze to help calm your scalp down. Never tried that. The aloe juice worked so well, that worked for me. And again, you can get big jugs of it at Trader Joe's and Whole Foods. Trader Joe's aloe juice is actually cheaper. And so I use that. Do not forget your silk cap. I had 3 during my journey, and I still have 3. One that I always kept in my travel case because I used to have to travel a lot for work, and one for home, and one for cooking. Because when you're cooking, you need to have your locks covered or it's going to take in the smell of the food. And no one wants to walk by you and you smell like bacon or whatever you are cooking. So I always have 3. One for travel, one for just sleeping and whatnot, and one for when I have to cook. That way, that's constantly in the washer and whatnot, getting the smells of cooking out. Let's see. I have a little list just to make sure. Always braid and band. Every night before I went to bed, my first year, and I actually still do it now. My loctician's like, you don't have to do that anymore. And I'm like, it's a habit and it's not hurting my hair, so why not? So braid and band. Every night before I went to bed so that my hair doesn't get tangled, so that it sits straight, I would braid and band. It was watching TV, ending my night. I would travel. I'd have my little rubber bands in my travel case, braid and band. They say don't dye your hair. Don't dye your hair. Again, it softens the hair shaft. Everything is for it to stay nice and rough so you can lock. So what I did, so I'm telling you products. I want to show you one as well. This is for all of us that are graying, because I am. This is what I used. The L'Oreal Magic Root Cover Up. It comes in many different colors. This is what I do. Spray, done. And that's what I did the first year. I still do it to this day. I haven't decided if I want to dye my hair yet. I will eventually, but not yet. So for me, these. They make them. There's a couple other brands, but this is the one I use. This is the blue bottle, L'Oreal. Do keep your retie schedule. You have to get into that habit. You have to stay. I got a little piece going like this. Don't like that. Do keep your retie schedule. So stay on schedule. Make sure you don't miss it. For me, one of the rules I also followed, no edge control. I used headbands. So no edge control so that the locks that are growing here didn't get gunk in them with the edge control and whatnot. So I actually have a bag full of headbands. During my first year of my locks, I became a headband girl. And the headbands that saved me, you can get them anywhere. Walmart. We're not shopping Target these days. The beauty supply store. But for me, they had a grip. That's what I liked about them. And I'm an aloe girl. I use them for my workout. I use them for just every day. And I got in so many colors. As many colors as I possibly could. I got, because again, during the lock journey, I needed to cover my baby locks, find a way to style my hair. Bantu knots, my sister did them. She said she loved it. Didn't work for me. It wasn't for the look I was going for or wanted. And so I became a headband girl and had a sack of them. And if some were aloe, some were not. Here's a non-aloe one that I think I got it at the beauty supply store. It's just a gray one, but I always wanted to make sure that they have the grip to hold on and not snag my locks or do anything. So I just became a headbands girl so that I didn't have to worry about edge control. So let's do the do's. We already kind of took you to task with the don'ts. Do give yourself grace. Your hair will grow. It is a journey, just like it's definitely not the race is a marathon. It's a slow process for hair growth. Do everything possible. Drink lots of water. Eat your protein as well. Your nutrition matters, but give yourself grace. It's hair growth. It's going to take time for your hair to grow. I remember there were all these, I'd watch my YouTube videos and I'm like, oh my God, she's my hair goal. That's my hair goal. So I need to stay the course and know that hair growth is a journey. The locking process of your Sisterlocs is a journey. Give yourself grace. Give your hair grace. Give your scalp grace. Give your loctician grace. But especially give yourself grace, because the journey is not easy, but it's worth it. Do talk to your loctician. Ask her questions. For me, I saved it in my phone notes. When things would happen, I would go ahead and ask a question and be prepared when it came to my retie. Here are all the issues. Here are all my concerns. What do you think? And she was prepared. She loved that I had my questions ready. Know that through your loctician journey, I've had the same loctician for the last 2 years. Knock on wood, by God's grace that I have. She's phenomenal. And like I said, I prayed about it, honestly, to find the best loctician for me that's going to be never miss my reties, never constantly ask me to reschedule them. is always able to answer my questions, is passionate about what she does, and I've been very lucky to have mine. Next is, do take your vitamins. I'll give you my, it's one thing for me to tell you to take the Vital Protein collagen powder. How do I mix it? Because it has zero flavor and it's like, you got to choke it down. No. So what I do is 16 ounce, an 8 to 16 ounce, depending. For me, I'm always trying to worry about hydration. Because I'm on a weight loss journey and it's always like, gotta drink your water, gotta get hydrated. So for my vital protein collagen mix, it was half water, half coconut water. That is how I'm able to drink it with no problem. My sister, she just adds it to her coffee and she's on her way. I don't want collagen in my coffee, even though it really doesn't add or take away anything from it. Just adding powder, it just wasn't my thing. That's how she does it, so you can do it that way as well. Just add your collagen powder to your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Just add it. For me, I'm always wanting hydration because you gotta drink your water and stay hydrated, so for your body and for your hair. So I mix half water, half coconut water, and then I mix my collagen and I drink it with no problem. There it is. Here's this morning's. So it's half water, half coconut water. So this is probably, I want to say maybe a 10-ounce glass. So 10-ounce glass, half water and half coconut water. And I mix it and then I drink it with no problem every morning. Again, check with your doctor, your nutritionist, your healthcare professional, and about the biotin. If it works with the medication you already are taking, or you have any pre-existing condition that you can't. For me, those are the things that I've done to ensure my lock hair growth was the collagen as well as biotin every single day. And so wanted to keep this less than 15 minutes, but I wanted to go ahead and give everyone pieces of advice that I have from my lactician, from my sis, from other YouTubers that I've watched that helped me along from my journey, and want to share it with my subscribers as well that are in the locking process or have family members. Thank you, Miss Joyce, for sharing my channel. You've been an amazing subscriber and want to go ahead and wanted to do this for your family members that are going through the locking process. Give yourself grace. Hair growth is a journey. It has not been an easy journey, but it has definitely been worth it. I'm very happy with my hair. What did I do to get ready for this video? I braided a band last night, unbraided my hair, sprayed my Sisterlocs moisturizer. That's it. Oh, and this. Gotta have this. And that's it. That's my hairstyling period. That's it. It is so easy. I know I owe you guys a hair styling video. We'll do it, so I will definitely get you there. But have a great rest of your Sunday. Again, please comment, please like, please subscribe, please share as we grow the Vibe Tribe. Most of my channel is about fashion, but it is also about my Sisterlocs journey, and I'll try to do a video every other week, every 2 weeks or so, just to do more do's and don'ts. And any questions you have, add your questions to the comments. Happy to answer anything you have to ask. So again, make it a great rest of a great Sunday and a great rest of your week.